Warning: the following video may trigger or offend privileged, entitled, spoiled, special little snowflakes. Although Earl is a cartoon, he is not really for kids. He's old, he's senile, he's often offensive. But one thing he is not is disingenuous. Proceed at your own discretion. You've been warned.
Hello everyone, my name is Earl. No, not him, me, Earl Oldman. This is my first full-length audio-video transmission on YouTube. It's also a very special day in the history of my existence as an amiable, perverted, dry-skinned biped. Great gobbity goomba. Today I turn 100 years old. My gastroenterologist and my 6 ex-wives didn't think I'd live this long, and neither did I. Since I sold my insulin therapy needles to a man calling himself a professional mainliner and started a plant-based diet of marijuana edibles and magic mushrooms, I felt much better. So I'm here to give all of you young, self-seeking, soft-bodied, mindless grubs keys to a longer life. Number 1. Mind your business. Like my ex-wives who couldn't cook a lick but could start an argument from scratch, some people are just nosy. Inquisitive is the fancy word for it. My first wife, Jezebel, was nosy to the point where she got addicted to rhinoplasty. Then, I was told by my colleague Sebastian that she cheated on me with a jackass and moved to Mexico. So I tracked her down to meet this jackass she cheated on me with. Turns out it was an actual jackass. She met him at a donkey show. I don't even know what a donkey show is. Is that where liberals pretend not to be racist to get votes so that they can kill more unborn babies? And if you think I'm conservative, you're wrong. In fact, you're a big, stupid doo-doo head, and this would be a perfect time for you to shut your trap.
Hip-hop teaches a
Shut
respect
your
for
trap!
rhetorical genius.
I said shut it! Number 2. Doo-doo. That's it. Dookie. My personal care aide Miriam made a dookie in my bathroom once, and it was shaped like the state of New Jersey, right down to the tapered Cape May Peninsula on the end. Safe to say, her bowels were in a crappy state. Point B. Live within your means. Have you ever heard of lifestyle marketing? Better yet, ever heard of attraction marketing? That's when broke people get on social media and sell themselves as individuals who have the formula to wealth and prosperity. But let me ask you a serious question. If these folks had the golden nugget to success, why would they share it with you? Oh yeah, they need to sell tickets to seminars, and all those books and CDs and DVDs aren't going to sell themselves. Wait, do people even buy CDs and DVDs anymore? I have an entire VHS collection of movies from the 1980s and 90s that I recorded off a TV with my VCR. I never did get my DVD rewinder to work. It was given to me for Christmas by my home care nurse Rosa after I told her she was dumber than a burlap sack of rubber mallets. Dumb bitch, can't even change a trash bag correctly. She doesn't have the good sense to know that the trash bag is inside out when she takes it out of the box. You're supposed to put the trash bag over the trash can and tuck the middle down into it. Wait, what was I saying? Exhibit Gamma. Be real with yourself. Being fake is like building a high school on top of a cemetery, and we all know how that turned out.
You smoke crack, don't you?
In the age of social media, people can pretend to be whoever they want. That is, until they get doxxed, or somebody gets butthurt over a Reddit thread, or when they ask to be roasted by the Wendy's Twitter handle and it goes south. Being fake is like having a viral TikTok video. It seems nice now, but sooner or later, nobody will care. So hold on to what's important. Here are a few things that I hold dear. My pimped out mobility scooter. My VIP seat at adult daycare. Mexican Tequila. Molly. Bill Cosby comedy albums. Bitches and hoes. Don't be a dumbass. Be true to who you are. If you're a geek, just admit it. If you like video games, don't act like video games are stupid when you're with shallow, self-centered, two-faced, backstabbing friends. When a nerd starts gushing about how the music in Castlevania Symphony of the Night is awesome, all you have to do is back them up. If you like Pokemon and someone starts belting out the theme song, don't be ashamed to sing along. You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is your real test. To train them is your cause. Hell, I'm a huge geeky nerd. I read books. I watch pornography. I also watch reruns of Matlock because I like the theme song. But Andy Griffith reminds me of a crazy grocery store owner that would offer me freshly cut cantaloupe chunks on my way to school. Creepy bastard. I hate cantaloupe. It's like a bland discount watermelon that smells like cucumbers and tastes like a sweat cocktail, courtesy of my morbidly obese mistress after she spent an hour on the treadmill trying to get rid of the weight she packed on from eating Oreo ice cream and White Castle sliders. You know what's worse? A musical my first wife forced me to watch in exchange for her sloppy, poorly kept box. Oh no! Not Riverdance! Make it stop! Gobbity Goomba, I rebuke you! And now, let us take a moment to visit one of my favorite sites on the internet. WikiFeet. Today's object of lust, person of interest is Rachel Dolezal. Remember her? She pretended to be Maya Rudolph and had a baby so that she can get food stamps and open a hair salon in her living room. Hey, rent ain't gonna pay itself. She also changed her name to, Nakichai Amer Diallo? Jeez, that's nuts. But imagine being called Georgios Kyriakos Panayoitou. You'd have to have faith in people to pronounce that correctly. That was an 80s reference. Let's look at the feet of Rachel Dawes, Nikki Amira Minaj. Wow, her feet are pretty. I bet they smell like Cheez-Its after she goes walking. I wonder if she has an OnlyFans account. I'm gonna download and save a few of these pictures, just in case I want to stimulate my prostate later on. Be true to yourself. Don't be delusional. And most importantly, don't take crap from anyone, unless it's a stool specimen from your proctologist. Speaking of stool, I just soiled my adult diaper. It's time for Miriam to change me. Hey Miriam, Doo-Doo Brown. Doo-Doo Brown! Well, that's it. Thank you for coming to my interweb audio-video orifice. Please, subscribe. Here's how I made this moving picture export graphic. Thank you for listening to an old man ramble on. I will be doing it more often as you randomly surf my free information electronic communication conduit. And to all of my elderly, senile, geriatric gangsters down at the adult daycare, AARP, bitches! Silver Fox Squad. Holla, holla. City boys, we up.
City boy, city boy.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Trust me, daddy.
Boy, if you don't stop!
He cold.
Him, bodies!
It's an evil world we live in.